Oh, welcome. We got some more Terminator stuff. This is an Indian. Oh no, Thailand. Sorry, this is a Thai TV spot for Terminator Dark Fate. Now, I have actually watched this. We'll watch it together. But there were some interesting comments by some of the characters in here about the REV-9. So we'll watch it together. And, you know, bearing in mind I have seen it, it's not going to be a reaction. But we'll watch it and then kind of slow it down. Not slow it down, but give you my take-homes from it. Alright, so let's check it out.
A machine from the future. Once you're dead, we need to be ready.
It's the most lethal Terminator ever created.
There you go.
We don't win this one, it's all over.
Right, okay. The interesting comments were, it is the most lethal Terminator ever created. Now, this is interesting for a few reasons. Because apparently Skynet never existed in this new timeline. And apparently it's Legion. Hence why it's called a REV-9, not a Terminator T whatever. So I don't know what that means. Whether that means we're now no longer getting what was leaked. Maybe they've changed it. I don't know. I just found that to be really, really interesting. Because surely, like if you're thinking about, well, yeah, no, it makes no sense that Grace would just call it a Terminator unless she knew of the Skynet timeline. Because Legion is what apparently replaces Skynet in this movie. And Skynet never came to be, just gone. Judgment Day's avoided, Legion comes out of Skynet instead. So they've either created a plot hole for themselves by adding that, or they're going to explain it. But it doesn't really make that much sense. I will say I really do hate, and I genuinely do hate it, I hate the fact that Arnold Schwarzenegger in every single one of these goddamn movies has to wear sunglasses. The only reason he had them in the first one, why? Because he had to take out his own eye. It served a purpose. You know, we don't need him to constantly chuck them on. You know, I mean, that is, he's just doing it because it's the look, isn't it? Real shame. Some of the comments from Linda Hamilton, you can hear it edited together. Listen.
A machine from the future. Once you
listen.
A machine from the future.
So that sounds like it's been edited together. A machine from the future. It's not very fluid.
A machine from the future.
It's quite jerky, isn't it?
Once you're dead,
that part's all one bit.
We need to be ready.
I don't know whether that's Linda Hamilton in her old age or not, with her line delivery, but I doubt it. I think that's just some editing, to be honest. And the action looks good. Like, this is a good trailer. If they'd started with this, I think a lot more people would have been happy. A lot more people. Genuinely. I still don't like CGI blood, but, you know, whatever. But yeah, a lot of people would have been much, much happier with this. They still keep showing the Terminator having his ass kicked, and it is really, really irritating. Literally every single term. They literally say in this trailer he's the most lethal Terminator ever created. Well, stop showing him have his ass kicked to him. And it's annoying because we know that Danny Ramos is going to survive because they've already said that they're looking to pass the torch over to a new generation. We know that although Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator in this could die, because he could, and the reason why we know he could die is because they have the mechanic to bring him back anytime they want. He's just one of a factory line of Terminators, isn't he? And it's doubtful that Sarah Connor will die, so we know that realistically they're not in any danger. but, you know, try and present it that way. We don't have to, you know, be told it from the trailers. Have this guy constantly have his ass kicked. Did like this, though. Future, they have adjusted some of this, or they didn't adjust it from the start, and now we've getting them come out. Like, it's actually, if the water's actually being affected by them. And it's even being affected by the hovercraft now. Don't know what it blew up over there, though. I again have to say it, I still am really annoyed that they're not using animatronics. I mean, this is all very clearly CG. And a lot of people have asked me why I'm so pent up about the CG and the lack of practical effects. Well, guys, if you're a Terminator fan, you'll know that Terminator is, or was, and is renowned for being a pioneer of both CGI and practical effects. So it seems a shame that they don't look to have any animatronics, so no practical effects, and it's a shame that the CG doesn't look very good, because Terminator that's what they pioneered. They're renowned for both. Literally groundbreaking, history-making special effects. And yet this one has this.
The most lethal Terminator ever created.
Do you see what I mean? And people are like, oh, well, you know, we'll give it a break. And it's like, well, yeah, that's fine. But Terminator is renowned for it. So, whatever. I did like this bit. Like, you see Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator, Carl, with his red eye. That's not a bad effect. A little bit blurry around the side there, but it's not terrible. Look better in motion, I'm sure. It looks like it means business. It looks like it means fucking business. And then this was quite cool with the skeletal Terminator. I said that the other day, and someone was like, "Oh, you Australians use the English language so strange." Fucking English, bro. We made this language. So anyway, the skeletal Terminator doing this. It's a cool concept. And I know, obviously, there's no way that they could do that without CG. I'm aware. But I just do feel like, you know, it's a shame that we don't get some of the CG. Some of the practical effects. So yeah, like, it looks alright. It's definitely better. They're just showing too much now. I mean, it's like, yeah, they're just blowing their load, aren't they? And again, that composition there is not that good. As he splits apart. Look, you can... You know, that... Yeah. If you can honestly tell me that looks really, really good, then I'm shocked. Because, again, for a series that is renowned for groundbreaking special effects and practical effects, I don't quite think that's acceptable. But whatever. And again, I can't get over this whole, you're literally just showing us having his fucking ass handed to him every single time. Like, look at it. Like, for God's sake. I want to fear for these characters' lives, but I can't. I don't feel like they are going to be in any trouble at all. So anyway, a few things to take home. Like I said, apparently the most lethal Terminator ever created. That's now confirmed, as per this trailer. Don't know whether that means Legion is a thing, or Skynet is a thing, or there's some weird alternate timeline going on here. We just don't know, but it does throw a bit of a red flag out there for the leak. So that'll be interesting to see how that comes out, or how they explain that she knows what they're called. Maybe some weird filing system in the United States. You know, Defense Force, they just knew, oh yeah, Skynet was going to create Terminators. Legion will have that name. We know them now. Who knows? What do you guys think, though? Let me know down below in the comment section. For those that haven't seen it, I have reviewed Doom. Getting a lot of flack for that. Seems like I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't, with respect to being positive or negative. I say both positive and negatives in that. I have had some accusations straight down the line of pandering, because I've got to interview the director. Ladies and gentlemen, if you think I ever pander to anyone, you have not watched any of my videos. I will openly call people douchebags. Yeah, I don't do stuff just because of benefits. There's nothing. People know that. People who have watched any of my content know that. I gave both good and bad comments with that review. I would say that that is what's considered a constructive review. But, you know, I'm just a reviewer who, you know, what do I know? Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I've been Mr. H. Take care.